I'm just going to pick some green food for a little budgie, and so the idea of this little video clip is to show you some of the greens that budgies can have as treats to promote their health, support their health and well-being. I'm going to start down here with some wintergrass, which is this one here. There's lots of wintergrass growing around, but that is wintergrass, so you can have wintergrass. We've got some ryegrass coming up here. And he can have a clump of ryegrass as a toy, or he could have a bit of ryegrass just as a treat like that, and that would be fine. I don't know the name of this weed, but it is okay to give budgies that. They're not particularly keen on that one. However, shepherd's purse, which is this one here, you can see the shepherd's purse pods there. That one there is also a suitable treat. You can have some subclover, which is this one here with the little pale band across it. So you could have a leaf of subclover. That would be fine for him. He can have the yellow flowering daisy. I've forgotten that it's a flat weed. Looks like dandelion a little bit, but instead of having one flower, it comes up with a little branch and a number of yellow flowers on it. You can have a piece of that, although I don't think most budgies like it. Chickweed is growing in profusion here. So we've got chickweed, which is this one here. That's chickweed. He can have that. He can have this related, oh, it's not related, this other little, he can have that weed. That's okay. So there's a few for us. We'll move on. We'll find some more. Let's come over here. I'll do a little bit of editing. This one here is poa grass. This is poa grass, and this is a budgie favourite. So between wintergrass and this grass, these are, and he can have any part of this. So he can have the leaves, the stem. They will chew on the stem, particularly down here where it's attached to the roots. They'll do that. In fact, very often I will just pull up a piece of this grass. If I've got more than one budgie, I would just pull it up like that, leave some soil attached, lie that flat in there in the cage, and let the budgie, and the budgie will chew on the roots and get some minerals from the soil, as well as enjoying the fresh seed heads that are coming and emerging. So that is a favourite treat that can be offered daily. He can have a little bit of, I can see a little bit of buffalo. If you've got a buffalo lawn, he can have buffalo. So a piece like that is fine. So buffalo is okay. I see something poisonous here, and that is tomato seedlings. So the tomato leaf and the tomato stem is poisonous. However, ripe tomato seeds and ripe tomato fruit is quite okay to give your budgies if they like it. So you can have some mini tomatoes, or a little bit of that, or you can have some tomato seeds. That would be fine. You can have capsicum seeds, both the hot ones and the green and the ordinary capsicums. Coming along further here, we have a dandelion seed head, and we have a dandelion flower. And the dandelion plant has these sorts of leaves here. So there's the leaf of the dandelion. Typical leaves of dandelion are those, and budgies and other cage and aviary birds are likely to benefit from a little bit of dandelion in their tucker each day. So I call that a little of a bit of dandelion leaf. However, if you've got a lot of budgies or parrots, well, then you'd pick up a whole leaf. And I would be suggesting that you maintain a dandelion patch for yourself and for your birds. Very, very helpful for our health as well as for budgies. So you can put that, and we'll put that in a bag, and then you've got a source of dandelion seeds, easily gathered, and you could have a budgie would love to pick at that. So these are all treats that you can give on a daily basis to your budgeriars. Moving along, we've got plenty of ryegrass, and we're coming along a bit further, and we'll come along to a young milk thistle plant. We'll get the paper out of the way. So this is a young milk thistle. any part of this is okay. And if it's got aphids on it, very often it's got aphids in around here, I would be picking the aphids. I'd be picking the bit with the aphids on it and giving him the aphids as well, because budgerigars and other parrots and canaries and finches all eat some insects in their diet in nature. So a bit of leaf like that. Lots more petty spurge here. Sorry, not petty spurge, beg your pardon. Shepherd's purse. Shepherd's purse. That is shepherd's purse. A great treat for budgies, and I'm going to pull up a few of these so that they can be transplanted for you, so you can take them home and you can have the milk thistle, because this lawn is about to be mown. So I'll take some of those for you, and then you've got some treats, and you can have some clump of ryegrass for him. That part there. Then we'll move along a little bit further, down to here. So this is a more mature milk thistle plant, and over here we have the typical seed heads. So one or two of these little seed heads each day, just picking off one of these each day. Great tucker, and very helpful for your bird's health, as is a piece of the leaf. So that is fine. Alright, so any of this he can have. So you've got various forms of milk thistle. Some have got the bigger leaves, some have got the small, highly serrated leaves. Now that is a great treat. So we'll put that together. You might show him there's lots of milk winter grass here. So we've got winter grass all growing through here. This is favourite. So if you're weeding your lawn and you're going to pull up some winter grass, don't waste it, give it to your birdie. This is suitable for budgerigars, cockatiels, finches, canaries, great tucker. If you want to give get rid of your bindi eyes, they can have the bindi eyes while they're green, before the seeds become spiky and harsh. If you want to do a bit of weeding for bindi eyes, I'm happy for him to have some bindi eyes in his tucker. So that's another one. This grass, this weed here is a bit like chickweed, not quite the same, forgotten its name. They can have it, although it's not a favourite. And coming over here we've got some medic, medic. Looks like clover, but you can have a small amount of medic as well. So it's medic is okay in small quantities. So a bit of pick like that, I'm very happy about. So you can have a medic plant. I'll pull that one up. You might, yeah, you got a bit of root there. That's fine. So, okay, okay. So there you are. This is Dr. Ross Perry signing off. Some greens for your birds. And remember, the principle is a little of a lot rather than a lot of a little. Have a nice day and keep coming back.